welcome to Whose Lineage Is It Anyway? Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Brent. I'm the artistic director of the Spontaneous Shakespeare Company. And today we are premiering our brand new history format. So thank you for being here and joining us. Give yourselves a round of applause. So before we get started, we do like to take a moment to acknowledge that we are on the unceded territory of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh First Nations. We say this not only as a reminder of that, but also as our continued work towards truth and reconciliation. And what we're going to be doing today, of course, is incredibly colonial. We're improvising Shakespeare. But we're also going to be playing around with your story. So we're going to take a story from the audience today. We are going to elevate it into the world of Shakespearean history. And hopefully, by the end of it, we're all going to be amazed by the new show that we've created. Or we're going to go, man, we've got a lot more work to do. So again, thank you so much for being here. Very quickly, by round of applause. Who has been to see the Spontaneous Shakespeare Company before? And we have any people, by applause, who are here for the very first time? Thank you for joining us. Excellent. Well, we're so glad to have a mixed audience of folks there. I am, of course, not doing this all by myself. Would you please join me in welcoming to the stage the cast of tonight's show? We'll just take a quick moment to introduce ourselves, starting at that end.
Nikolai.
Indu. Trista.
Zach. Evan.
And again, I am Brent. And we have Martina in the booth. Let's give it up for Martina. So, as I said, today we are going to be taking a story from the audience and turning it into a Shakespearean history. We are not going to be replicating this story, but rather, much like Shakespeare was, we're going to be inspired by it. We'll take some creative license. And so all we need from you, the audience, is a story from your own family history. And what we're looking for here is we're looking for the kind of story that becomes a little bit of like your family lore. So we're not looking for stories that are like, and this is the reason why I don't talk to my uncle anymore. But rather the little funny anecdotes that become part of the tapestry of your family. Nikolai has an excellent one. Nikolai, what's your quick pitch of your story?
Yeah, for example, one time my stepdad farted so hard he passed out. That's a family legend that we tell all the time.
So if we can get a little bit of house lights, Martina, I just want to see if anyone here has a story that they feel might fit inside that world. Yeah, what's your pitch for your story?
I have a Dr. Dolittle curse.
A Dr. Dolittle curse? Does anybody else have another story that they feel like might fit this? Yeah?
I got chased down Highway 1 at 3 o'clock in the morning by a moose.
Okay. These are both amazing. And it feels like they're kind of together. And please feel free to grab a seat. Grab a seat. Don't have to hang out in the back there. I want to hear a little bit more about this Dr. Dolittle curse. When you say Dr. Dolittle curse, what exactly do you mean by that?
The two times that my father and his brother watched Dr. Dolittle, one of their grandfathers died the next day.
Oh no!
And in our family, allowed to watch Dr. Dolittle. The new one came out with Eddie Murphy when I was a kid, and like my grandma was like, no one's watching.
So Rex Harrison is a plague on your family. Wow, okay. We might be able to use this. First of all, what's your name?
Erica.
Hi, Erica. Thank you so much for sharing your story. So when you say this happened, obviously the first time this happened, it was a coincidence, and the second time people are like noticing a pattern.
Yeah.
How did this come to be something that people were noticing?
Well, there's only two grandfathers, and there were only two.
Oh, so it was the grandparents' time.
Yes. Yeah,
so,
both grandfathers on both like my maternal and paternal great-grandfathers.
Okay. So through watching a show, one of the grandparents passed away, and was it the same people who watched it every time? Who were the people who watched it?
My dad and my uncle.
Okay, so these two brothers were watching this show, and that was a portent of doom.
Dr. Doom Little.
Yeah. If I might ask, then, as you said, you only had two grandparents. You only had two grandfathers. Why were people still worried about it? Why were we still worried about the
Well, this was my dad's grandfather.
I see.
So then the next generation, so if we were going to watch it, it would be my dad's dad who died,
Okay.
so we couldn't watch it to
All
keep
right.
my grandma safe because my dad's grandma were
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so this is excellent. It tells us a lot about like what happened before, well, like the before world and the after. Before, you weren't afraid of watching any movie. After, this show is off limits. So, can you tell us a little about your dad and his brother?
Yeah, what do you want to know?
Well, how would you describe your dad? What kind of person is your dad? Is he superstitious?
He's not. My grandma is very superstitious.
Okay.
My dad is like a stoner rocker from the 70s.
Okay.
And then his brother is like an uptight businessman who also is a stoner.
So there's one brother who's like a little bit looser. You say stoner rocker, so maybe a little bit like less conventional. The other one very uptight, very more conventional world businessman. But they both share the love of the ganja. Okay. Man, this is amazing. Did they both feel equally, like afterwards, like, okay, I guess this is the curse we have to stay away
they
from?
were children, and like it really scared them.
Okay. All right. Players, do you have any questions about this that might help you get set up for?
Yeah.
Yes, please, Andy.
Did all family members immediately buy into it, or was it like the brothers were like, oh no, and everyone's like, come on?
To my understanding, it was pretty immediate, and it came from the my grandma's generation of like this has happened.
And would you say that this is something that you will keep alive in your family?
I mean,
that,
I haven't seen Dr.
Better safe than sorry, right?
It just doesn't seem like a good enough movie to risk it.
Yeah. Having seen both of them, I would say you're good. All right. For the names, what was the name of your father?
Steve and Mark.
Steve and Mark.
Yeah.
Okay,
Steve
great.
and Mark.
So Steve and Mark. Steve is the more lackadaisical. Mark is the more businessman. They are the ones who apparently set off this curse, and this is something that continues to haunt your family. Wow, Erica, thank you so much. Are there any last questions from the cast here? No? If not, then we would love to use this story as inspiration for our history tonight. Do we have your permission to do so?
Yes.
So again, this is going to be drawing from that story. We are not necessarily telling the story of your family, but we are so inspired by this. And thank you so much for sharing. Can we get a round of applause for Erica, please? So players, I think we are heading towards the second viewing of this show, and I'm inspired by this.
Yeah.
Are you inspired by this?
Yeah.
Then we are the Spontaneous Shakespeare Company, and this is Whose Lineage Is It Anyway? Just wait for Martino to put the house lights back down.
It's got to be a show.
One more time for Martina. Two brothers in a household oh so high, quite different in their way indeed they are, but yet one day they both did see a show that left within their family a great scar. The first of brothers, oh, so of his ways, a man who does not hold to rules indeed. This is a man who those do come to see, for he is free and oh so fun indeed. And yet, inside his heart, there is a question. Is this curse a thing that could be true? And yet, he's only seen this dread show once, and thus we shall see if this shall go through. His other brother, indeed a serious man, doth hold his head so high, he knows no ills. And yet, as he do look about the land, he hopes that there will not be more ill thrills. For lo, his wife who stands there by his side does hope that one day he might break from this. For she does not approve of his brother, and thus, if they do stay together, she'll be pissed. And now the family gathers in the halls, for there is succession, wars here have come, and we must see who shall then lead the way, or if we will have more that is not fun. The eldest man, the grandfather, the king, whose crown doth weigh so heavy on his head, is worried about the future of this house, and what shall happen ere he ends up dead. And so, my friends, we gather in this place, where once the players did come to do their show, and we shall see if they do play again, if someone in this family e'er shall go.
Some leaf would not be opposed.
My lord,
Oh,
what dost thou here? Indeed, thy mother does call for thee, e'en right now.
my mother will have her patience before she has me.
What meanest thou by this?
She calls on constantly. She ever wishes for my presence there. Yet I wish her to have patience first, and then perhaps I may arrive hereafter.
Oft have I now been thy page indeed, been sent to gather thee from where thou art. I wish that you would take your role seriously, for thou art lord, prince, may one day be king.
Thou sayest so, yet I think my brother, Mark, who is well more appointed to the suit than I, is more likely then to take the throne.
Thou should think this, though you have seen the marks that he does make on tally sheets he has. All us low folk here inside the castle, he doth keep a score so very strict. If I drop a glass, or if I'm late, he'll mark me down and thereby dock my pay, or have me whipped if I am there much marked down by him. I would much rather hear that the king there should be you.
Oh, Peter, I would truly well have thee as my servant and ne'er talk with Brother Mark. But I can't do only what is at my whims, which at current moment is in this alley here.
Indeed, but there is much that thou should do. I have the order of your day here marked as well. For I do see you must meet here with thy parents. They have things that they do wish to say. And later this week, the players shall come. Actors that we have sent from far away. They have some plays that they would wish to perform. Entertainment. This should be so good. Although we must take a moment to remember the ill times that preceded the previous time they were in these halls.
I think not too much of these players here. Mere coincidence is it.
Then, if that is so, I shall tell thy mother that thou shalt be forward hence, and I wish that thou should keep thyself quite quick, and perhaps then ensure thy airest out thy clothes, for we can smell what you have been doing.
Then, anon, I will follow thee after, Peter.
Indeed, I shall be going now, and thus I'll see thee. Aye, my
Ah, my dearest Mark, how art thou, and how art the day of work that was so hard on thee?
Aye, Mabel, things are marked in their place, and all is right within our kingdom here.
Ever can I trust thee to be a good marksman of marks and all such things?
Now notice I am quite good with a bow.
tallies, parchment, many other things as well.
'Tis true, for thou art my bow, indeed. As in my heart.
I were to kiss thee, but I do... Thine brother!
Thou smellst him on me? Thou knowest we smoke sometimes. To take the edge off, lady, that is all.
And in your pristine locks and manly beard it infests, and I cannot come near thee. Oh.
I know thou dost not like the pungent odor.
It is not merely the pungent odor, it is the one who brings it. That Stephen.
Speak on thine spite. For I have had my ways in past that tended ill with him. And yet, we find this time to bond each day. 4:20 on the dot. Doth mark our hour, where we can put all burdens there aside.
I respect the toil you do toil, and I want for you to be as relaxed and free as is needed, but this Stephen, since your boyhood days, did he have such a way about him? And this lack of seriousness, it is not becoming of a man of your stature and your position, and our future, I dare say, in the company of such may be jeopardized.
Fear not, my lady, for on this night the players come, and thou doth know the ill portent that players on the stage may have upon the passing of a crown. The crown shall go to us. We'll win the day.
I am not so certain the power of these players as you may be, and perhaps this is of the influence of Stephen.
'Tis true his lackadaisical ways infect my mind, and sometimes superstition I do have.
You are the head of the family, and I defer to you. You have never led me astray, and though I am not a fan of these shenanigans, I will confess that it would be foolish of me to put my trust anywhere else. But do not think that I would not be so patient all the time, for our future is of great import. And if always you do reek of such things, I worry, and I would ask that as your beloved doting wife, you may at least a small sacrifice for me make.
Then sacrifice I shall upon the day, and let us now go ready for a play.
Oh, I am so full of energy. Health and strength.
Yea.
I shall not put down these stones.
Nay, for Peter, my goodly husband, your strength is legendary across these lands, and as much as these muscles do flex, thy kingdom stares, and that's your greatness. What are you trying to say? I'm smitten with thou after all these years.
My good wife, who has given me such an amazing family.
Yea, 2 sons who should be here any minute. But they do dispense with themselves around 4:20 each day. I know not why. But today I have for them the most grave warning.
What is it, Helena? Speak.
No,
Speak.
Thou
Speak,
wilt-
my dear.
thou wilt think I'm silly.
I shall never think you're silly for all the decades we still have.
We shall have many more good decades together, my husband, for this warning I shall give to them today concerns, I hate to say it, but a play.
You do not speak of this curse that they rumor about.
Speak of it I do, Peter, because whether thou believest or not, in my heart it is true.
Helena, I know that day is the day that my brother died. My eldest brother. I was never meant to have the throne. But upon his death it passed to me.
Hey.
When, yea, a player did shoot a bow from stage, piercing through the heart.
Speak not of this, Peter.
But I must. All the young lovers speak of their bows, and the only thing I can think of was the arrow that pierced my brother's heart.
And there are more bows, and there are more people that would have your throne here.
People speak of succession, but it is not a concern, for my health is strong, and
Yea.
if there is concern with the heirs, well, we are healthy and hardy enough to have another.
Your brother was healthy and hearty too, but his heart proved no match for a bow, an arrow slung from a bow, and yours will not either.
Well, then I will say it to you then, Helena. I shall go, but not in my kingly garb. I shall go in full armor.
Tempt not the fates, my dear Peter. For I love our sons, I do. But I want them not to hold the crown, not yet. I want my husband many more years in all his valor.
My seed is very strong. And dearest Helena, dearest wife, and companion, and love, I shall be. I shall be here for many, many years to come.
Thou promise this to me today?
I do promise it to you as much as I don't believe in this curse.
Mention not the curse and mention not the plague.
There is no such thing as curse.
Ah!
For
I will not hear this.
My dearest wife, I come from a line of divine kings. I am protected.
Then do it for me. If thou loves me, and thou dost, thou will avoid this play. There are many more that thou can watch. Thou art the king after all, and you can have your choice of leisure.
I do apologize, but I must go. I am expected, and it is many of the lords and dukes and earls of this land will be there, and I must.
'Tis the duty of a king,
It is,
I understand.
and it is a duty of a queen to be there as well.
Yea. Then we shall go with thy plan, and we shall go in full suit. We'll pray that bows and arrows they do not shoot.
Come, players, we have arrived. 'Tis finally time for us to make our scene. 'Tis been so long since we have been in this place, and thus we must prepare here for the day. Now, there have been some talk of last time here. 'Twas not so great indeed, I must say true, but we shall ensure this play here goes so well. We had performed there last time a tale of love, with Cupid's arrow shooting for the moon. Indeed, this play is perhaps not well regarded now. Thereby, my friends, what else here shall we do?
I suggest I shall be a villain again today.
Yes, Murphy, what thou meanst by this?
I shall play the role of villain.
Thou art typecast in this role, my friend.
What dost thou mean?
It is perhaps thy countenance, and indeed the way thou speaks, and perhaps thy smell that gives the eye this role. And I do think perhaps we may change the things so that we may find a different ending. ending here. Mayhaps the villain may be made the lover instead. I open up thy heart. Indeed, 'tis good. I think no one has seen a show air here like this. Now, if the villain is the lover, then the lover shall be the villain too. Show me here your villainous ways.
Yea, and show you I shall, for I shall roar into the audience. Ha!
Indeed, once more. 'Tis perhaps less villainous and a bit more full of vigor. Indeed, this is the way that we wish to be, and thus our villain and our lover there taken in. What shall thou do, my friend? Indeed.
I shall play a fearsome sorceress who through her hands and the tasting of them does see the future.
That's weird.
But wait, perhaps weird is what we wish to have. For our conventional play last time did go awry. If we make this the strangest play of all, mayhaps our art shall be avant-garde, as they say. And thus guarded shall we be from reprisal, and so shall our audience be from death untold. And thus we players may have more places to play. If I could say all this and be so bold.
And what role shall you be?
Indeed, I shall be the greatest role of all. The tree that stands in background over all. And thus my limbs spread out, my greatness air shall there infect the rest of play indeed.
I think it's a good role, as you are rather wooden.
I foresee fortune in this.
Yea, and no sharp instruments but to be found, so no mishaps like the last time.
Indeed, my friends, I think our play is set. This is as good as I think it's going to get.
Brother. Ah, well met, well met. Ah, art thou holden?
I have the light.
Ah, and I the stash. Oh, I have heard about this play. 'Twill be strange. I think we'll need this. So.
There the fire made.
How art thou then? There's talk of kingly stuff, yet I know thee as brother, then and true.
And all burdens we shall let them all slide, and here enjoy the night, enjoy a play.
Indeed we shall. And who cares of this curse? That long ago an ancestor was killed. I think it poppycock, till 'twill not happen once more.
Thou'rt right to not believe.
Sons, what dost thou be doing?
We're merely waiting to head towards the show. Why art thou in full plate mail?
Helena worries. This curse that people rumor about. I shall be protected against any unfortunate incidents.
Oh, rue this plate of armor that he wears, so less likely to die upon this eve. My father, what if thou didst take it off? Too much a burden and worry to care.
Whatever reason shall it be for me to take it off?
To here relax all thoughts of war. 'Tis just a play, 'tis all.
With Helena and this curse about, I am too tense. If only there could be something to relieve my tension.
My lord, I hath some medicine.
To the preparations I shall go.
Yea, by inhaling this, thou wilt chill out. our father hath ta'en quite a pull.
Aye, mark how he doth hold it in his lungs.
How dost thou feel, my king and father, then?
I doth feel relieved from these spirits that did vex me. I doth feel I can take off this armor, for it has shed it already for me.
Aye, as it doth shed the armor of thy mind, let it then take the armor off thy bod. And the play is starting here and now. Let's take our seats and and come and see the show. Only two, so I'll go over here.
Aye, lords and ladies, we your players be, a tale that we shall tell that we think you'll like, and thus we have set here a place to be, where villain marks his way beneath a tree.
Lady, and lick my hand and show me my future. Tell me, what dost thou see?
I see a grievous pain.
Lick it again.
My son, is this real?
I know not if 'tis but the weed, my lord.
Medicine, you mean?
Second lick, what dost thou see? I see tears. I see the broken heart. I see rifts that burn through blood.
Aye, a rift that burns indeed the seer sees. Aye, as I see the torches in the room. And this, something burns well unto you, my friend. Oh, 'tis but a tiny roach I see indeed. And thus I tree, with all my limbs extended, watch as fire does go unto my hand. Oh God, here I peek me out. Oh, help me,
Father, thou art badly burned.
I have become the medicine, my friend.
Thou didst promise me that we would have many decades left. And thou hast forsaken me by not wearing thy suit of armor. Oh,
I do die. I do die, my dear.
Peter.
And you, I must name an heir.
I speak it quick.
Normally at this time we'd pass the hat to see if thou hast money for us players.
Stop thine charity! This is the second time thou hast committed regicide!
And thus our reviews are bad, I think.
Thus, the crown shall pass to...
No.
Our father's light is out.
And shall not burn again.
And you too. So dismissive of my fear. And your father too had said that I spoke of curses. Spoke nonsense. And yet my dead husband lays at my feet. Art thou happy? Art thou happy?
I am too high for this.
We must away, abscond to yonder place. I canst not handle thine antagony, my mom.
Nor I.
Both of you? Too cowardly to make such a decision? How wilt thou be king? Either step up now, Mark, or forsake this crown forever.
I shall step up.
Very well then.
Oh, horrid day that father hath here burned. And lost his life, and also lost his crown.
Rest easy, my dear husband. And let's hope that thou wert right, that we have such royal lineage, and that thy son will be a decent king. What smells like skunk?
Thou art an actor, friend. What should I say? I have not script for this, and I am high.
Indeed, you paid me not, so I will go. And thus, upon this head, the crown is laid. The brothers ripped asunder by this tale. And what shall happen here, we shall find out. But first, an intermission. We'll see you then.
starts being like counterproductive and like self-consuming if you start like I don't know. That's just me. You're right. Like I said, these are It's like that's what I mean. It's actually not that.
And now, Act 2. The king is dead. And now long live the king. Indeed, 'tis been 10 years since that fateful day. And thus this man, so set here in his ways, have placed that crown upon his brow so well. With iron fist he rules o'er kingdom strong, his wife always there here by his own side, and thus he hopes that kingdom shall do well, for this has not been a unbumpy ride. Meanwhile, across the sea, his brother there, so sad and misbegotten in his time, doth seek a way to return heir to his home, and seek a way to undo this ill crime. For his own dreams of rulership are strong. If he should have the crown, then he may see a day where his own mother might be saved, and where he'll reconvene his family. For at the darkest place of castle there, the queen mother, oh so sad without her bow, she stares out upon the window ere each day, and wishes for the things she did not know. I prophesy of curses plague her mind, and she do hope that all she knows not be true. And if these ill tidings e'er here come to pass, well, we shall see if all of this goes through. And thus across the sea we set our scene, as king to be doth stand and look for friends.
My son, Edward. What seest thou across these watery ways?
Waves.
In truth, thine eyes are keen. Yet past what thou canst see, I tell you true, is kingdom that is owed to both of us.
Kingdom, but father, there shall be much fighting if you were to become king.
I think it not, for I'm beloved there. They love how cool I am, how chill with rules. Thou knowest this, thou art my son.
I have no rules.
I wouldst be father for this whole entire land, except mine evil brother. He is there now. Didst I tell thee, during the fateful play where thine grandfather did burn to death, thou lookst so much like him. My brother then was seated next to he, and 'twas the roach upon his knee that burned your grandfather.
A vile insect!
So then it is, my plan to infiltrate. We'll find ourselves some players. Aye, the same players that 10 years ago were there. And we'll get in their show and make our way to royal kingdom under guise of play.
Perhaps I could be the villain in the plan.
Perhaps. Yet, as long as thou dost know, the real villain is thine uncle.
We shall see him dead.
Aye, and his crown placed upon my head. Come, we must rehearse. Thou needst some practice on thine villainy.
My queen, I have here there for you some tea. Wouldst thou please drink? Thou have eaten naught for days.
Nay, for I want not to see these leaves, for what horrors they could be tell. I will not see it, for I am plagued by visions.
My darling queen, I have served thy family well. I, as Peter, the namesake of our king, now passed.
Speak on.
I would have thee look outside and smile again. 'Tis been 10 years. So long hath it now been since that dear king hath passed. If I could make thee smile, I would do aught. What would thou have to take this away from thee? Thy pains are great. I would then take some of that. Let me share the burden of it here.
Thou wishes to make me smile. Well, let me tell you what would make me smile. 'Twould be a fortune told of mine own death, for I wish not to be on this earth anymore.
Nay, no. I, King Mark, doth bade me to take you away from such thoughts, for thou art much beloved here indeed.
I am surrounded by traitors. I see something bad is coming. I sense it. I have consulted with my soothsayer, the soothsayer that thou saidst is just an actor. But she hath placed her tongue against my hand and seen great visions such.
My queen, you know the king hath bid that woman not come back. Indeed, here she is.
My son, good Peter, my son may be king, but I still have my place upon that throne, and no one will be cast out without my final say. So, lady, lick my hand and tell me what is to come. Brace yourself, Peter. It's never good.
Nay, it does not look good, my queen.
Lady, tell me, what hast thou seen? What visions haunt thy mind?
I see the ocean. I do, and I see in the waves as salty as the tears of grief I see.
She's looking out the window. There's the ocean. Yes.
I see in the windows of my mind.
For her eyes are closed, and this I can confirm.
And this is a window, indeed.
I see the past. I see it dancing on the waves. I see it coming towards us and bringing grief and death that compete even with that in your heart, my lady.
Dear actress, make thy way hence from here, for if the king sees of thy presence, he'll have thy head. And my queen, think not upon these nonsense words. There's naught to them.
All dismissed these visions as nonsense before, and what hast thou now? I shall tell thee, thou hast 2 dead kings! 2 dead kings! And yet one more lives!
Indeed. madness here has struck her brain. Each day I come, and it's always just like this. I, oh my king, would wish this go away, but I see the grief have taken here her mind. O queen, I wish that thou could have some rest, for thou have suffered more than any other. But I must go and see the king anon, and hope he is not still angry about his brother.
My dear sweet Marcus.
And dearest Mabel.
Hunger you for some dinner?
Ah, yes. Quite famished I am, love. Oh, a roast, my favorite.
And having been in his royal household, we have, of course, the most succulent of pork and the finest of spices for the greatest of men.
Oh.
Aye, everything the two of us could want. How be my mother's nerves? Hast thou heard on her?
Indeed I have, and her nerves are as they have been for many a time. And your nerves, my dear?
I merely worry that the madness plagues her brain.
She has lost so much in that horrible day of losing not only her husband, but also her other son.
And loseth more each day. For soon the last small thread of sanity shall fall, and that 'twill be all.
And yet, perhaps when that day does come, it shall invite only greater responsibility for us and our kingdom. She toils greatly, she is in such pain, and cannot her queenly duties do, perhaps even to put her out of her misery would be an act of mercy.
You wish to kill the queen?
My dear husband, I've said no such thing.
My mother, the one that I have loved since birth, the one that is the closest on this earth, my mother and my kin.
The closest.
Hi, good King Mark! I've come here now to treat, for we have been at an uneasy peace these years. My armies there are at thy borders met, if thou canst not hold up our treaties well.
Hold up our treaties, and I'll mark the laws. And if one doth but step 1 foot out of line, then I shall X the name from off my list.
Indeed, you think that you can manage Spain? Our armadas there are ready to go forth, but I would have there be peace between us now. For 10 years have we stayed off of fighting here. Now, tell me, I have heard tales that you are troubled. Indeed, dear Queen, I see you there as well. That there are rumors in the streets of thy mother's mind, and that it's lost. Indeed, I hope that is all that is lost here, sir.
My mother's nerves, they plague her, it is true. Yet we do watch on her and care for her to make sure that she's well.
I have noted that you, being a man of numbers, have been letting numbers slip in our own ways. For our trade deals here have not been kept up well. Aye, many things have been slipping, as I see.
Marcus, is this true? Does this man here speak of error from you, writ?
Thou knowest steady hand doth sometimes shake, and yet I shall write it on this day, and make sure all things shall go forth as planned, as here decreed, as I lay down as law.
Indeed, 10 years ago, that simple decree would have been enough for me to hold my hand. But yet, I have seen so much over these years that thou art not the man that thou once were. I, Ferdinand, King of Spain, decree, if one more thing does break from what we've set, then my armies here shall march upon your lands and take what you have not seen fit to get.
You have lied to me. You have told me that all things in the kingdom are of order, and yet there are rumors of the queen. There are improprieties in your work, in your kingship.
'Tis true. I'm ill at ease. I can't relax these days. The steam doth boil up in me, the lid on pot. I wish that I could take it off somehow. Yet I cannot.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown, but who knew the neck was this weak? For years in my life, I have thus dreamed of being in such a position, and yet, with the gift, it all became a burden. Have I the courage?
I worry on these looks you give to me. This talk of matricide, dost thou doubt me, thine lover, and thine husband? I'm always the same.
I doubt nothing. I fear, but I doubt you not.
Good. Tonight we are to entertain a play. A celebration we are to have to mark that day 10 years since to merely mock the man I called my dad.
And tonight we shall remember. We shall remember the joy and the ambition that we as young did feel, and again to our hearts bring it, and thus again to the kingdom.
Well, as we now do kiss goodbye the day, once more we ready ourselves for a play.
Players, we are prepared. I thought not that we would be invited back.
Yea, it seems as though this castle be this play's final destination.
Enough of that, new one, indeed. For thou art recently joined here to our company, and thou must hereby carry all the bags. I will not hear thy lip, for we here now, who many years have trod across the stage, we are prepared to make a play so great that all our ill doings in the past will be forgot. Now, I have thought long on this here, what went so ill when we were here 10 years ago, and I have decided that there is one thing we must change. Do you think there is something else, my friend?
I think there is something we should change. I should show up to the play this time.
Indeed.
I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Indeed, having one other player could have helped. It could have pulled my burning wreck out from the audience still. And you, my friend, have you some feedback now?
Well, apart from my scene partner showing up to the play, so I has not to speak extempore, I have decided that for tonight I shall play the role of Shrub.
Indeed.
As not to concern myself with action at all that could lead to the death of a beloved royal.
The shrubs are small. They will not light so well.
Nay, my thoughts exactly.
And you, my friend, indeed.
I have decided to play a blind woman. And I shall be still, and and I shan't speak, for my words have caused much trouble.
If we have a blind woman and a shrub, and myself, I must insist to play a tree, then, new man, you shall take upon the stage, for we have a villain, and then you as well.
And so a hero will I be.
Indeed, it must be so, for we have much scenery here for traipse around.
And son, thou wilt be the stagehand, and must know that thou wilt give me this fakish knife. Why didst thou wait? Never mind. The stage is set, and so I wilt be there, with I and mine villain counterpart. Yet truly the most villainous counterpart here wilt be the king who sits there. And then final destination shall be met. I made that joke already.
And thus, my friends, we've come here to this place, much ill-begotten place, and I indeed nation. But if we work our things together now, perhaps we shall earn ourselves a standing ovation.
There will be death. There will be death here tonight.
Dear mother,
Mark,
calm thy
Mark,
nerves. Relax.
hide thyself,
It's fine.
escape while thou still can, for death knocks upon our doors, it sails the seas, it crawls up the walls, it could be at this window! Death is not at this window at this time.
Tis merely paranoia lies your brain.
Speak not of paranoia, for thou's father did. 10 years ago, he's told me that I did have tendency to overreact and read into things, and what have we now?
Doth thou really believe that one could die not once, not twice, but thrice, seeing a play?
3, my soothsayer doth say that 3 be the most evil of all numbers.
'Tis true. 3 witches,
Yea,
3
say it.
headed dogs,
Yea, the most fearsome and loathsome of all creatures.
3
3 times on a trident. 3 wise men. 3 beats and a well-delivered joke.
If it will make you feel better, I shall wear this armor that my father did not wear.
I have heard this before. I have heard this before. Your father, my beloved King Peter, did tell me, dear Helena, I will for sure be wearing the suit of knight's armor. And someone, somehow, gave unto him the idea in which to take it off.
Aye, it is true. Shall I confess the crime? That I believe in superstitions too?
What sayest thou? That thou hadst the same provenance as I? Thou art an evil bastard indeed.
This is to test the fates. Thou knowest lightning rarely strikes Satan.
My liege, Queen Mother, thou lookest well. The show's about to start. Canst take thine seats?
Here,
Lady Mother?
front row.
They canst not see with mine cunning disguise. I have taken an actor's mustache and placed it upon my face, that they, and 10 years' absence, wilt not recognize me so. This is a tale of hero and villain such. In deep dark forest, where these two do meet, a tree doth eerily hangeth over top, and blind woman be here also. Good sir, thou art in danger here in forest. What, thou hast a villainous countenance about thee. 'Tis my duty then to slay thee then.
Slay? I wish not to be in the presence of such violence. Please, peace.
Then close thy ears as thine eyes are also closed. This will must be done. 'Tis fate of gods, for I know thou hast stolen one of mine.
For I am confused, for I am only of 9 years old. My father did tell me, pass me the knife at the time, and I did not know whether it was the real knife or the fake knife I was to provide. For is he to stab me, or is he to stab his brother? We shall know.
What sayest thou, villain?
Kill me.
What villain wish for death? What ruse is this?
I am a monster, your brother.
Oh, a brother I hath good reason to kill. A brother who hath stolen mine birthright from me. A brother whom I shall haply slay. Ha!
What's this? I see the blood it doth pour out. This is not stage effect, but it is real.
No. No,
Father?
Thou canst not be mad, for 'tis not one of you who dies. I, no one of royal blood, but simply a stagehand.
nay, this is a prince.
What?
My son. Oh, I have in jest meant to stab thee as way to get revenge on brother then and mother there that see.
Come,
A knife!
Find some help.
Thou art my son.
And this, thine grandchild, for thou hast never met.
Thou looks just like my... just like my beloved King Peter.
Nay! No! It was so long it went through both of them.
Look what thou hast done. Thine works did lead to this.
Mine and yours as well.
What works? What hast I done yet with murderous jealousy come to take thee out?
This blade you had was meant for me, I know it.
'Tis true. I meant to kill thee. Angered so with absence from thine self. We used to daily see each other round. At 4:20, I would see thee oft.
I miss the day. I miss those hazy days.
I have not had a smoke these 10 years since.
For old time's sake. And yet the time seems ill. Yet what a better time to ease the stress.
What better time than this? The torches over here which used to light be used to light this joint, joining us both.
What be in that?
What? Is only normal weed from far away? oh, God, it's terrible!
Indeed! For Spanish poisons there are made. And King Ferdinand doth sit here now with his Queen Mabel. I make up, brothers, for the ills thou've done, and do it quick now, if thou art still able.
My brother, I am passing from this world.
And I as well. And this, the crown, I now give up to thee. Oh, steer this ship much better than we could.
My consolation, even though we die, is you and I together, finally high.
And thus, dear Queen, we see these awful deeds, and mark well all of this, aye, oh so fast. And here a crown from thy husband I do take, and with a puff I hereby to thee pass.